Oh, right. So Flame says, you think we getting a Forever Young next? Maybe Pink Tape V1 will be Forever Young because it's around the same era. I mean, I don't understand the question all too much, but it does go into something that we tweeted earlier today, where Uzi's dropping a whole new project. So this might be just like this might just be how Uzi moves. He like waits 3 years and then he drops like 3 projects in a row. Just like 2016 and then 2020 where he did the Pluto Baby Pluto and then Red and White. That was kind of a longer time span than 2016, but now maybe he's going to drop another project and then another project, but he said he's not dropping a deluxe. And I agree with that, because if your project's already like 26 songs or however much it actually became, I don't know if you need a deluxe with like, you know, 5, 6, even up to 10 more songs, because also he already had 2 bonus tracks. But let's see what he said. I saw some meme pages on Twitter being like, is this 1629? Like, nah, bro. I really doubt Uzi's gonna drop a 1629 after what Cardi did by pulling his feature off of Pink Tape and then trying to get on it last minute. It's like, bro, I mean, I get why Cardi didn't want it, because if you look at that, or if you listen to that song that released under Don Toliver on YouTube, it sounded like old, not even old, it sounded like 2020 Cardi, where he's not really on that style anymore. So it would have been a bad representation of his, like, what he really is at this point. I really didn't think the song was all too great. I think a lot of people were dick riding, saying like, oh, just because it's Uzi Cardi, or just because it's Cardi even, they were like, yo, this is the best song on Pink Tape. I'm like, bro, come on. Just because it got Cardi on there does not mean that like we got to overhype it. The song, even Uzi's part was like all right. It just doesn't have the same chemistry as it once did on 2016. I don't know. It was kind of like that hyper pop 2021 type snippet music that Uzi was putting on his IG lives and stories. So that's my thoughts on that. But let's see what Uzi said. He was on some Twitch streamers. I don't know her name. I see her face on my timeline all the time because she's posting like little titty pictures and shit. I'm like, is my girl around? To drop a deluxe.
Man, I'm gonna drop a whole nother album.
That's all he said. Yeah, so his mic is busted. That shit trash. You would think that as like, I heard that he dropped 200K on Desto's funeral, RIP. And he, you know, his shopping addiction, he's always fitted up in some new drip. You would think that bro would get a nice gaming mic where it sounds like it has implanted auto-tune or something. But we just got another album, or we're getting it. I don't know when it's going to drop. I see some people saying like it's going to drop in 2035. Nah, Uzi don't roll like that. I feel like again, if we're doing 2016 and 2020 over again, he's going to drop it relatively soon, maybe in like a few months. But when it kind of makes sense efficiency wise. It's like people get tired of artists all the time, in that if they're consistently dropping every single year, it's almost like, oh, he's dropping again. There isn't much to pay attention to because it's just regular. But if Uzi drops if he waits 3 years to release anything, then his relevancy is at an all-time high. Like, I feel like everything we're posting right now is Pink Tape because there's something else that we're talking about that's actually important and we're not even forcing it. It's just like, damn, that's interesting. But if he has all this clout right now, obviously he has clout, but you know what I'm talking about, like relevancy, then why not just use it and drop like clusters in a way? So drop like 2 or 3 projects, wait 3 years, drop another 2 or 3 projects, and then you're Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But as we all know, Uzi is like a future type rapper at this point. He is Baby Pluto, so he named himself after Pluto, Sir Pluto. And Future is always known to, or back in the day with the mixtapes, dropping like hella projects. And now we just need other people to start doing that too. Yeet's kind of on that wave, but Ken is about to drop. But I feel like at this point, a year, if you drop every year, like you're keeping in tune with the time span of somebody's, you know, attention. If you wait longer than that, and you're not Cardi or Uzi or somebody who like has timeless relevancy, you're basically fucking up your whole entire career. Agree? Disagree? 1 to 2 years. Why did Uzi shout out the rat Jace when he dissed Pop Hunter for snitching? That's so true, man. I don't know. But also, I heard from the Pop Hunter stuff, like Pop Hunter came out and said those were fake DMs, but like the story ran with it, and so it kind of felt like it was verified and or confirmed. So I don't know. Maybe he should have low-key just came out and said, "Yo, those DMs are fake," because that got picked up by everybody, and then that ruined bro's whole entire career. But it is interesting how Uzi shouted out Jace, but maybe he doesn't really care about the rat. So we'll see soon if Uzi takes Gunna's side. I feel like he can't, because him and Thug are so tight. Pause. And so him and Gunna are too, but like I don't know. Thug is the OG. You kind of got to take his side. But if he gives Gunna the feature, it'll be so interesting. But Uzi was on Thug's project. So there you go. There's the answer, at least for the time being. Uzi outsold Thug and Gunna combined. Good for him, bro. Yeah, Uzi's a GOAT for that.